Hi, this is Chick Shane Mosley, and you're watching True School Sports.
All right, man. I know earlier at the beach, me and you were talking about the great Manny Pacquiao. You seem to be a big fan of his. What do you make of where he's at in his boxing career right now?
Man, Manny Pacquiao, dog. He's like, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, man. Manny Pacquiao, man, he's teaching these young dogs new tricks, and he's the old dog. Like, come on, man. Everybody likes throwing heat at Manny Pacquiao. Like, y'all got to see that he's one of the greats. He's one of the greats. He's like, what, 41?
He's 41, yeah.
41, he's still...
He's not even a full-time boxer anymore. He's a senator now.
He's a senator. He's got a lot more stuff to think about. He's still teaching these new dogs. Like, he's still handling these new dogs. Like, come on, man. Like, man, it's just boxing ain't the same. The hunger from back in the days isn't the same hunger that it is nowadays. It's just not the same. And Manny Pacquiao, to me, would still handle all these young fighters.
How do you think he would do against like Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence? Because those are the two guys in the division. So how do you think he matches up with those guys?
I mean, with Errol Spence,
yeah.
If he keeps his, like he does it with, like the way he did it with Adrian Broner, he came straight for him. Like, but he still kept his sleekness. He would pop, and when he saw that he would back him up, he would come in, and then he'll back up and just wait for his opportunity, work his angles. But the way I see, and that's if he does that exact same fighting style with Errol Spence, where he just comes in, pop, works his speed, gets out, moves his head, works his angle, he'll have a field day with Errol Spence. I feel like he could outwork Errol Spence if he uses that technique. Now with Terrence Crawford, he's actually gonna have to think outside the box, because Terrence Crawford isn't gonna be that guy that's just gonna stand in front of him and let him work his speed. No, Terrence Crawford is gonna be thinking of ideas on how to cut that speed out. Terrence Crawford is actually gonna be like, nah, how am I gonna deal with this fast southpaw fighter? And Terrence Crawford is just gonna, while he fights, Terrence Crawford starts making plans. He's thinking, and he's gonna think about it. He's gonna make adjustments to take on Manny Pacquiao, and that's Manny Pacquiao will struggle with Crawford, but I feel like the speed is gonna be a big factor in that one too. And if he fights him aggressively, that would be another big factor. But yeah, I see for Errol Spence, if he keeps that, he'll win. But if Errol Spence catches him with a good power punch, I feel like he'll knock him out. He'll hurt him pretty bad, and then he'll end up stopping Manny Pacquiao if he connects, because Errol Spence has the power for it. Now Crawford, I feel like if he keeps that, if he starts stopping his aggressiveness and the pressure, he'll hurt Manny Pacquiao, and he can stop him too. So right now, what I'm thinking is, I have Pacquiao with a slight advantage with speed and the aggressiveness, but it's a 50-50 fight. Honestly, it could go either way. So I'm not gonna say what person who win.
But he gave you the strengths, he gave you the weaknesses. So yeah, that was a good breakdown from my man. Dallas Danny. I'm gonna call you Dallas Danny. I like that. Double D.
Double D.
Are there any fights you're excited for coming up in boxing?
For the moment, not really.
No.
There's really nothing captivating my mind. Other fights that well, actually, no.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I like ball one. I saw it. Went off.
Davis and Santa Cruz.
Okay.
That one. Yeah, I'm ready.
I saw you were talking good about Tank earlier. How are you seeing that fight? Like, is that a competitive fight to you?
No, Davis is gonna stop Santa Cruz. I'm sorry, I love Santa Cruz and everything. I love the way he is as a fighter. I love how he comes forward, he handles his business. But Santa Cruz does not have the power for Gervonta Davis. He does not have the power to stop that aggressiveness. Santa Cruz struggled with Frampton, and Frampton he's a small guy, and he has good power for his weight class, and he was able to hold Santa Cruz with his power. And Gervonta Davis now, when he drains himself and everything to get down, so he's got size and he's got power like that.
He's physically strong.
He's physically strong, and he's got that snap that'll just pop, like he did with Gamboa, just the same way. And I feel like Gamboa, Like Gamboa, I feel like Gamboa and Santa Cruz would be a good matchup. Now that's a good matchup there.
You think so?
I feel like that's a good matchup.
You don't think Gamboa's like past it, or like because he's had a lot of tough fights over the years, and he lost to a journeyman a couple years back.
I mean, any dog can still have
His
a
day.
little bite.
Okay.
Any dog has fight in there, no matter how old.
Okay.
Like I get it if he's already using a cane, then yeah. But if they're still fighting, any dog can still have bite. Any dog can still have bite. So
Okay.
I feel like Gamboa would be a good matchup with Santa Cruz to see, if he should fight Gamboa first. That's what I'm trying to say.
That would have been an interesting fight.
Yeah, because Gamboa already been there with Crawford, he's been there with Gervonta. Like he got
Names, I think he didn't fight Slido. Did he fight Slido? He didn't fight Slido. He fought somebody. I don't think it was Slido.
actually I think
Maybe he did. I don't remember.
I think it was. No, was it?
I can't remember. You guys go correct us in the comments.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
And he should have fought. In my opinion, he should have fought Gamboa. I mean, I respect him. He took that fight, but yeah, he's gonna
get parked. He's gonna get stopped.
He's gonna get stopped. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is.
I actually agree with you. I think he's gonna get stopped too. I just think he's too physically strong for Leo. And Leo has that weird thing where he's boxing and he does this little thing with his hand. You see that?
Not gonna lie, I actually kind of do the same thing. I don't know why. It loosens up your wrist, so when you throw a punch, it just doesn't hurt as much. It takes away a lot of that tension.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something that
kind of loosens everything up for you.
Loosens it up, and then you throw it. But yeah, what he does is he does that, and then he throws a punch out there. So it's a sure tell when he's gonna throw it right. You just when you see that, when you see that, you just
it's like a tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Who's the best fighter in boxing to you in the world today? Who is it to you? If there is one, in your opinion, like who is it?
There's one, like. Depends, who's the best fighter. Like, are we looking at records? Are we looking at
all together? The skills, the accomplishments, how they perform in the big fights, like all that together.
Manny Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao. So you think Manny Pacquiao's still that guy?
Yeah, Manny Pacquiao still, he's grown. He's older, 41. Nobody gives him the same respect because he's not a young dog anymore. But he's teaching these young dogs new moves and everything. He's taking them to school, and to me. For right now, he's the best. Right now he's the best. Because everybody's with the Loma and all that, but
Crawford,
Crawford, Errol Spence, Canelo. But to me, honestly, Pacquiao, in my opinion, because he's still doing it. People don't give him that respect, but he's still doing it. Man, he's an old dog.
Teaching him new tricks.
Yeah.
Teaching him how to fetch and all that stuff.
Yeah. Sit, boy, and he literally he makes him sit.
Some people say, like, depending on who you talk to, some people say Manny Pacquiao, there's an argument to be made that he's the #1 welterweight in the world right now. And I know people say Crawford Spence, but I mean, this is a guy in Pacquiao who he became the oldest welterweight champion ever when he beat a young Thurman.
The young Thurman. Yeah, he's the best welterweight, no doubt.
No
right
doubt.
For right now, no doubt. Until we see, but he still needs to fight Crawford, and he still needs to fight Spence. Now, and right now he is the best welterweight. But if he can beat Crawford, he can beat Errol Spence, he'll be the best welterweight of this era, no matter what.
They gotta come see Pacquiao, man. They gotta come see our boy Manny Pacquiao. I like Manny Pacquiao too.
I'm a big Manny Pacquiao.
I can tell. I could tell from earlier at the beach and now hearing you talk. All right, Danny. Well, I think we're probably gonna wrap it up. Any message to the boxing world about? I mean, I guess boxing, or if you want, maybe yourself. You don't have to, but.
All right. Like I was saying, I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for the Ryan Garcia one. And if Ryan Garcia wants to handle business, and we don't even have to fight. We can spar, and now we don't. There has to be no money involved, and it's whatever. We could spar with 10-ounce gloves, no headgear.
Oh shit!
It don't matter. If he want it, he want it. And quit with that bullshit with the Logan Paul and KSI and with those guys. Like, come on, those ain't real fighters. They ain't real fighters.
I could be some of those guys. I'm not even a fighter.
Like, come on, man. Like, they ain't real fighters. Like, stop hyping this bullshit up. This ain't boxing no more. And also that Mayweather and Conor McGregor shit. Stop. That ain't boxing anymore. We gotta keep boxing the way it is. It's starting to look like a fucking WWE.
A circus show.
Yeah, it's a circus show now. We need to go back to old school times when like the Julio Cesar Chavez, Muhammad Ali, the Frazier,
Darnell Whitaker, all them guys.
Them guys when shit was handled. Nobody, shit was talked, but it was handled.
was handled,
That's that.
man. So get back to the nitty gritty. That's my man Dallas. Danny is saying. All right. We're gonna go ahead and probably get some sleep because we had a long ass day today.
Yeah, and I go home tomorrow.
Yeah,
He's
going back to Dallas.
my triple D.
Shout out to Dallas, man. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.
My name is Rachel McDonough, and this is my friend. Hi, I'm Savannah, and we're here at the beautiful Madison Square Garden for the big fight, and you are watching True School Sports.